2025 Wingfield Sculls women's race. We had a very good race in the men's race with George Bourne taking the win over Matt Long, and then Bryn Ellery behind, then Callum, then Max, then Ray. And in this women's field we've got Imogen Grant, defending champion, just turning over there, and then from this side we will have Isabel Lancaster of Reading University, Isabel Maxwell of Vesta, Hazel Wake, City of Oxford Rowing Club, Imogen Grant of the Thames Rowing Club, Ethan Keane of Hull Rowing Club, and then Jen Titterington of Newark Rowing Club. We're just starting to get ourselves aligned here before the start of the race. I'm going to be aligning these athletes, so there'll be a bit of chat. Yeah, I'll just raise my thing again.
Okay, all athletes, let's try to just maintain level and drift through the bridge. Maintain approximately level and drift through the bridge, please.
Izzy Lancaster, Reading University Boat Club, then Isabel Maxwell, Vesta, Hazel Wake, City of Oxford Rowing Club, Imogen Grant of Thames Rowing Club, Ethan Keane, Wolsey Boat Club, and Jen Titterington of Newark Rowing Club.
Okay, let's try and get level here. So Reading up a little bit, City of Oxford up a little bit, Vesta hold, Imogen move up just a little bit here. Try and get everyone nice and aligned. City of Oxford, Reading move up. Hazel and Isabel, yeah, okay, Aoife hold, Aoife. City of Oxford move up, let's all get level with Aoife now. Okay, hold there, Reading. City of Oxford move up. Okay, we've got almost no stream here. So we've got almost no stream here, so we're just going to try and get everyone nice and level. So Jen, hold, Aoife, move up alongside Jen. Imogen, move up with Aoife alongside Jen. So Imogen, about up half a length. Imogen, City of Oxford, up half a length. Reading, up half a length. Imogen, up a tad. City of Oxford, you're about half a length down. You can start there if you want, or you can move up level. And Reading, move up a little bit, up half a length.
Okay, we're off and we're pretty much on the slack side here. We've got a good start from all crews with Jen Titterington really getting out there. Isabel Maxwell from Vesta having a really good start. We've just had she really got dropped off the start last year, but she's really holding her own here. Is Isabel Maxwell from Vesta up alongside her with Imogen Grant and Isabel Lancaster of Reading University Boat Club. This is your leading four, and behind we just have Aoife Keane of Wolsey Boat Club just behind, and then behind we have Hazel Wake, who's maybe about a length behind Aoife, and in your trailing position. And we've looks like Imogen is starting to move out alongside Isabel Lancaster from Reading University Boat Club, and then Izzy Maxwell and Jen Titterington holding well. Yeah, just going past London Rowing Club now, just alongside the boathouses. And we've got a big contingent out from Vesta today, all supporting Isabel Maxwell. University Boat Club. On the far side, it's still got Jen Titterington from Newark Rowing Club, who is being steered by Ash Cowley, and then East steered by Sam Todd from Hornsey Boat Club from behind, and then behind that, Hazel Wake City Oxford Rowing Club. It's quite a tight field here, with about 2 or 3 lengths in it between these top 5 scullers, with Hazel Wake City Oxford only a little bit off the pace behind. But here comes Imogen Grant, the reigning champion, the Olympic champion from 2024. She's starting to make her move on Isabel Lancaster from Reading University, just moving maybe an inch or two every stroke, slowly moving up that bow canvas of Isabel Lancaster. Is Lancaster, who's done some beach sprint rowing, and looks like that's probably pretty helpful for her today, considering quite how bad these conditions are out here. There's a lot of wash, a lot of bump on the water. But it looks like Aoife is now starting to move up a little bit on Jen Titterington of Newark Rowing Club. Maybe just half a length of clear water between Aoife and Jen. As Aoife starts to move. We've still got Hazel Wake from City Oxford Rowing Club. The lightweight Hazel Wake has just come back from competing at the head of the Charles, as has Imogen Grant actually. She's just a couple lengths off the pace here, not too far back. And it's all happening up at the front here. It's a really good race. Imogen just moving away from Isabel Lancaster, from Reading University Boat Club, and Isabel Maxwell from Vesta Rowing Club is just in a sort of 3-way tussle here with Aoife and Jen Titterington from Newark Rowing Club for this third place position as Aoife starts to move through Jen Titterington. Much nicer conditions here for the women's race than we had for the men's race, and it looks like Jen Titterington and Isabel Maxwell are starting to get very close here. Really, shells getting very close. And here's the front of the field. We've got Imogen Grant. Just about, let me try and get a good shot here. Imogen Grant, just about half a length clear of Imogen Grant, now a full-time doctor, training in the heavyweight category now alongside her work. And she is the reigning champion of this race. And she's really putting her mark on the field now. She's really starting to move. It's not making for Lancaster. It's really not making it easy for her. We saw a really great race by Matt Long in the men's race just an hour or two ago, and he put in a really good showing. They're doing something right down at Reading at the moment, for sure. And look, we've got Hazel Wake actually over here. Hazel Wake City Oxford Rowing Club is now actually probably starting to move back up on these threes. He's probably getting pushed along by the steering launches here a little bit. She's moving up on Aoife and Jen, who are just coming through the milepost now. And yeah, this is a really good race. Really exciting mid-pack here. Imogen Grant, your leader, the reigning champion, with it's not Lancaster, Reading University, so I'm just behind. Encouraging or telling their athletes where to go. You see Imogen just starting to extend out a little bit now over Izzy Lancaster, but what a race Izzy's been just moving through. Just moving through Jen, and looks like she'll overtake her any moment now. And again, just back here we've got Hazel Wake, City Bolton Rowing Club, really not coming much off the pace, but just a little bit behind. So not more than sort of 5-10 seconds separating the field at this point as we come past Harrods. The two Izzies are in second and third place. We've got Lancaster, then Maxwell, Professor. And it's Imogen Grant who continues to here we've got this three-way battle for third, which is really where the most exciting racing is happening at the moment. We've got Ethan Keane and Multi Boat Club who represented England at the Home International Regatta this year. We've got Isabel Maxwell from Vesta. We've got Isabel Maxwell from Vesta, who was actually the Scottish single for Home International Regatta, and then Jen Hetherington, who's raced for the quarter-final of the Solar Talent Trophy at Henley this year, and finished 8th in the Sculls test. Really hairy for the men coming around this corner. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, better. There we go. Okay, just doing some sort of weight management here as well. Anyway, so here we are going through had to overtake Hazel Wake, unfortunately, into the Oxford Rowing Club to maintain umpiring on these three scullers here as Eastwood into that third place position and starting to get over the water on Jen Titterington from Newark Rowing Club. Again, just behind we've got the early third place Isabel Maxwell Vesta, and headwind, and we've got Izzy Lancaster from Reading still pushing hard on Imogen, as you can just about see on the picture. Just being warned about the log here. Grant, of course, Olympic champion, as I mentioned, is a two-time Wingfield Sculls champion. She won it last year and the year before. Lightweight, but this year competing in the overweight category as lightweight rowing as so it seems to be. Also two-time European champion and two-time world champion in the lightweight women's double. And showing today why she's how she's on this doing. I actually quite a lot of well. I need to do lightweight for this race today. Three babies, Imogen and Izzy Lancaster, and eight away from all at least competed as lightweight at some point in their careers. Whether they're competing as overweight or lightweight now is a different question, but we've got this battle for third still with Aoife here, a multi-sculler, steered by Sam Tuck. She was the English sculler at Edmonton Regatta, and a couple years ago won the one Henley Women's in the aspiration single category. As she is right up there for this third place position. Behind that we've got Izzy Maxwell from Vesta. Won the senior category at the Vesta Scullers Head this year. Won the Tyne Head this year. Semi-final this year at Women's Headley in the aspiration singles. Stay behind, I think. Chiswick Pier, see Morris Hayes over here. Getting a bit of a talking to from the umpire as we come past the pier. My Lord Driver TC, Tom Cross. Still maintaining points with Tippington trialling, I think, next weekend for the GB team up in Boston. So you have a 2K to do and then a 5K in the single. And then Joe Titterington here, just length of clear water behind. Won the Home International Regatta back in 2024. Got gold in the women's single and the women's squad, presumably for England. And got second in the women's single at the British Rowing Club Champ this year. Rowing really nice and long, nice and relaxed. A little bit more in control and steady than Aoife, but Aoife's definitely really up there. See here we've got just behind the umpire. Well, I can't quite see we've got, but we do have Izzy Maxwell, there we go. Isabel Maxwell from Best Rowing Club here. She was the Scottish single for the Home International Regatta this year, and won the senior category at the Sculls Club this year. Fourth at Wallingford Regatta in the single, and won the Poplar Regatta this year as well. We've got Reading University steering through with their high beers and purple. Behind that we've got Morris, Hayes, Great Britain, and one of the media launchers here. As we just start to come through Barnes Bridge. Still got Imogen leading, and Imogen taking quite a dive for the inshore zone here as we start to come back into some really tough conditions. You know, the Wingfield, kind of anything can happen. We start to get some really difficult, wonky conditions, and it looks like Jen Titterington is starting to make a move on Aoife as we come around to the corner. See around, see if we can get a better shot of that. There we go. But it's really tough conditions here, and how you deal with the conditions can really decide how the race goes for you. Izzy from Leicester, slightly off the pace here. Probably with the conditions just a little bit more than Jen and Aoife. Starting to get again into this really washy stuff. Again, we've got Imogen leading, and she's just actually gone around the bend, you can't quite see her. And Izzy Lancaster from Reading in second place, and Izzy, if I can get a shot of her. Okay, Izzy won a bunch of, got a gold medal at Bucks this year in the intermediate quads. Just see her coming around the hedges there. She got a couple of silver medals as well in the intermediate double and the intermediate single. In 2024 she won the aspiration for lightweight single at that Henley Women's Regatta. And Jack's just around the corner, so we can't quite see her, but just as we take Izzy as we come around this corner, is the best that is. And we are trying to umpire this race between Jen and Aoife. And now you can see Izzy in the distance over there, and then you can just wind up. Yeah, it's a really close race here between Jen and Aoife. And I feel like if Jen just puts in a really big push here, she might be able to overhaul Aoife for that first place position. There you go. Sean Blake here, giving his head up for Jen. There's a really stiff headwind here, really strong headwind. Aoife's just getting the better of Jen. Aoife again, just about a length up on nickel, so she can do a big push to get in the lead. Let's see if it's too much for her. Ethan's been out this race for quite a while now. Jen's put in a couple more pushes. Let's see, it looks like they're looking over at the distance here. Just for confirmation, we've got Imogen Grant crossing the finish line first, ahead of Isabel Lancaster of Reading University Boat Club. And then here we have Aoife Keane of Wolsey and Jen Tippington from Newark Rowing Club. Let's just we can just drop back here. It's okay, we don't want to cram these guys. Huh? No. Fairly stable bit. As the wash rolls through from the steering launches, we're just going to hold on to that position ahead of and again, winning was Imogen Grant from Rowing Up Thames Rowing Club, and then Izzy Lancaster from Reading University Boat Club, and so that makes it a that's a 2 for 2 from 2 for 2 for Cambridge University. We've just got Izzy Maxwell of Vesta Rowing Club about to cross the line here. Maybe 30-40 seconds behind everyone else. Just finishing now. And then behind that you can see Hazel Wake just in the distance from City of Oxford Rowing Club, who unfortunately we had to overtake to keep umpiring well. But yeah, that was the women's race. Should we go through it and say hi to them? That was the women's race. We'll try and go over and chat to some of the winners, the winner and some of the other participants, and then we'll do a prize giving. You can get some sleep now.
Yeah. I don't know what time it is. I don't know where I am. I nearly capsized.
It was tough out there, wasn't it? It's like quite choppy.
And then I hit a pretty big log.
Oh really? Where was that? Along the Air or?
Now you're testing us.
Somewhere on the river. Well done, great racing. Well done everyone. Well done Izzy. Well done Jen. Well done Aoife. Awesome racing guys. Really good. Another Izzy over here.
Just
give them space there. Yeah, just be aware of these guys. Let's stay in the bank if we're going to go anywhere. There we go.
Look right, oh my god, where they go?
Well, hopefully those crews will take a.
I don't think they're stopping. I don't think they're stopping.
Well, hopefully they'll go to the right of the fairway. You know, as like
as the navigation.
As like you might want to do if you're.
Where's the City of Oxford Sculls?
There we go. Well done, guys. One more, we'll do another race. We got one more, yeah. Well, where is Hazel? Hazel's just finished. I think she's just finished. She's just going to come through the bridge now. Oh, you thought you were going to go in, but you might go in now.
You might go in now. Look at the dog.
Go We gotta wait for Hazel. We gotta get Hazel in. She's just there. All right, I'm gonna stop this chatter.
Yeah, stop the
Stop the stream. I think.
live chatter.
Well, anyway, the results of that were that Imogen won over Izzy Lancaster of Reading University, Boat Club over Ethan Keane of Molesey, and then we had Jen Tishrington from Newark Rowing Club and Izzy Maxwell of Vesta Rowing Club, and then just over here we've got Hazel Wake from City of Oxford Rowing Club. Thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, Ash Cowley, where is he? There he is, he's steering. Jen Tishrington. Here comes Hazel. I'll leave it for Hazel. Yeah, Hazel down. And here's Hazel, just joining the group now. Alright, we'll leave it there. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you next year.
That point looks a bit